the breccia actually was a bit sort of wider, or at least longer than we thought down hole, which is great to see. And there were some higher grade sections in there. There was 47 meters at 1.56% copper. Anytime you can get significant intercepts like that, you're dealing with a large area.
Hello, welcome to Assay TV. Today, I'm joined once again by Tom Pickett, who is Executive Chairman of Cannindah Resources. Exploration continues apace at the Mt Cannindah copper project in Queensland. Tom, hello, welcome back. We spoke only a few weeks ago, but we're back here. Hole 14, you've had your results out. Tell us a little bit about, first things first, before we get into these very exciting results, tell us about the positioning of hole 14 relative to your previous holes. And what you were hoping to test with it. Sure.
Well, thanks for having me. And hole 14, was a nice result for us. It was positioned to, in a sense, go in the opposite direction to a previous hole 9, which was close to the middle of the breccia system that we'd been exploring with previous holes. Hole 9 got a very impressive 399 meters over 1% copper equivalent. So we were very happy to see the results from hole 14 coming from the opposite direction. So hole 9 went from the east to the west. Hole 14 obviously is coming from west to the east, and to establish, it was designed to establish a little bit more information about the thickness of what might be going on in the breccia system that was encountered in hole 9. As I said, it was 399 meter intercept is very nice to see, but it's also very nice to see that does have some thickness to it, which was encountered in hole 14. So there was about 132, or one of the highlights was 132 meters at nearly 1% copper, which equated to 1.25% copper equivalent. Fantastic stuff.
Absolutely. And there's some additional zones beyond that 132 meters, aren't there? I mean, what was the total intersection sort of was?
Yeah, it was about 182 meters in total. And the breccia actually was a bit sort of wider, or at least longer than we thought down hole, which is great to see. And there were some higher grade sections in there. There was 47 meters at 1.56% copper. Anytime you can get significant intercepts like that, you're dealing with a large area, and it certainly adds to the robust nature of the grade continuation, but also it helps us in our calculation on the update of the resource size. So from here, we continue to expand upon our previous drilling information and the data that we can put together, and so we've got some more holes to do.
Absolutely. As you mentioned, hole 14 was designed to sort of test the lateral extent of the mineralization that you found in hole 9. But what does it mean now for your sort of conceptual mineralized envelope?
Yeah, well, it's given us the data to show that it is, in a sense, a bit thicker than we thought it was. It's also provided us with a little bit more confidence, if you like, to continue that quest along strike that we've been encountering in previous times. So we've sent the drill rig further to the north to see if we can identify some extensions out to the northeast, and we've recently, as you pointed out earlier, released hole 13, which has provided us with a few targets in the southern section. So where we've said previously we're extending the strike to the north and to the south and at depth, we can now say we've also shown in our drilling, at least, that it does have some thickness to it. When we're getting an intercept of 182 meters with good copper hits, we're certainly showing that it does have a lot of legs.
I mean, you mentioned that it's opposite to hole 9 and also opposite to hole 11. Do you see continuity between those three holes now then?
Yeah, well, like hole 9 was 399 meters and good grade. Hole 11 was 295 meters at 1.14% copper equivalent. So you can see that the robust nature of the grade continuation is there across the areas that we're looking at, which is important. But it's also allowing us to establish a little bit more about the size. Whereas It was previously thought that the mineralised envelope was heading down to a depth of a couple of 100 metres. I think we've shown that it goes a couple of 100 metres past that. So that's always nice to see. And it's also nice to see an extension to the north and to the south by a few 100 metres too. So we're in a sense growing the whole size of the thing, and we've done it in a relatively short period of time this year.
Absolutely. In terms of this new area of drilling further to the north, when would you hope to have results coming out from that?
Oh, well, we're still drilling. That's hole 17. So we're currently down about 130 metres into hole 17. So it largely depends upon how long we stay in the good stuff in relation to that, as to when the assay results will be available. But what we've indicated previously, we've been getting some very good, in a sense, real-time data from doing some XRF analysis of the sludge material that comes from the water return in the drill. We've compared that to some assays that we've got from the labs, and we're getting excellent correlation between those two things. So we can have a bit of an idea as to how successful we're being in our drill holes. But obviously, you know, to inform the market of exactly what the results are, we need to wait for those assay results from the lab.
Quite right. So you've got lots of drill results still to come, but congratulations on the news coming out of hole 14 there. Look forward to hearing more news as results develop.
Yeah, look forward to coming back and letting you know what the next holes develop for us. But yeah, watch this space. It's a gift that keeps on giving, as I keep saying.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Thanks.